Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SmackDown Live, and what a night we have in store for you guys. We are just a week away from the Royal Rumble match. We have Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan tonight, as well as Roman Reigns taking on the former WWE champion Bobby Roode in the main event. So make sure you guys stay tuned here in Providence, Rhode Island. And here comes Asuka. This is our opening contest, Asuka versus Carmella. And Asuka hasn't been too happy with what Carmella's been doing to her. And Asuka getting some revenge here, just beating down the SmackDown Live Women's Champion to open up SmackDown Live. It looks like this is going to be our opening contest. Asuka seeks some revenge here tonight. Oh, working on that arm early in the match. And we have a stacked card for you guys, and Royal Rumble's just around the corner in about 1 week's time. It's going to be the Royal Rumble match, and we can confirm to you that there will be a Women's Royal Rumble match. We don't know the exact number, but there will be Women's Royal Rumble. Past, present, and the future will represent the Women's Royal Rumble. And I probably would have told you more in depth about it, but Asuka and Carmella coming out with just like fire strikes and whatever. Asuka not too happy with the mind games and everything else that Carmella has done to Asuka as of late. We saw Asuka debut at the Royal Rumble match, but Carmella would get the upper hand on her. Then we'd see Carmella and Asuka in a matchup. Carmella would end up making Asuka tap out. And then last week it was Becky versus Asuka, and Becky Lynch won that match because of Carmella's interference. So tonight, the SmackDown Live general manager, The Rock, has booked this match. It seems like we're going to get Asuka versus Carmella at Royal Rumble as well. And you guys are probably wondering, well, we talked about having Becky Lynch and Charlotte as a #1 contender. Well, The Rock took that down because they lost at Survivor Series to Sasha Banks and Bayley. And hold on a minute, Carmella gonna make Asuka tap out here. Hold on a minute, will Asuka tap? Can she get out of it? Yes, she does. I think it's a little bit too early for that finisher there from Carmella. And let's see if Asuka can get back in this matchup. I'm going for a boot to the midsection. Carmella with the reversal. And uh-oh, we're gonna have a single leg Boston Crab here. Can Asuka reach the bottom rope there? She is very close. But she doesn't even need to because a nice kick there from Asuka. So like we mentioned, we have Lesnar and Daniel Bryan in the same match tonight, in the same building. It's going to be Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, the second time here in Universe mode. And at least Daniel Bryan can prepare for this matchup as Asuka goes for the pinfall here. Just a 1 count, so early in this matchup still. And these guys have been going at it. Lesnar was added to that matchup after Rusev was attacked by the Demon Finn Balor, and that made Daniel Bryan automatically qualify for Survivor Series team. And you know, Lesnar just after that matchup with Daniel Bryan, he F5'd Daniel Bryan, essentially sending a message. And normally any other superstar would probably back down, but that's not Daniel Bryan. He came back from retirement to, you know what, take on any challengers that he needs to. And that's what he's going to do with Brock Lesnar. Even though Brock Lesnar might send him back into retirement, unfortunately. But, I mean, Daniel Bryan will do his damnedest. And if you guys missed SmackDown Live last week, Daniel Bryan would get the upper hand on Brock Lesnar by hitting him with that running knee strike backstage. So we'll see how these two will end up fighting here tonight. And also, we have Roman Reigns taking on Bobby Roode as Roman Reigns gets ready for his WWE Championship match coming up against Finn Balor at the Royal Rumble. And we have a big stacked card for you guys coming up. There will be a Royal Rumble pre-show with some matches as well, because we have a stacked card, a lot of big matches. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Oh. Spinning heel kick to the midsection. Down goes Carmella, and then a hip attack takes down the champion. And now Asuka, not playing any games whatsoever, looking to put away the champ here. Oh, big kicks to the midsection. Here comes Asuka. Oh, spinning heel kick to the face. That could be all she wrote. Is the champ down and out, though? 2, 3, yes it is. Asuka gets some redemption tonight with a non-title victory over Carmella. There early in the matchup, I thought Carmella was going to make her tap out right there, but Asuka able to get some revenge here tonight and get the upper hand. I don't think Carmella was expecting Asuka to come out here and charge right at her. But you know, that's what Asuka did. You know, Asuka just needed a little bit of a temper to come out and take it to Carmella. Asuka was sick of the mind games and all these other crap that Carmella was doing to her. And tonight, Asuka gets the upper hand. But will this be the same outcome at the Royal Rumble? Will we see Asuka, the one that dominated NXT? Will she dominate the SmackDown Live women's roster? We will find out at the Royal Rumble, as it's going to be Carmella versus Asuka for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. And we are back with our opening, or I should say our second contest here tonight, here on SmackDown Live. As here comes the New Day's Big E, making his way down to the ring with the New Day, I'm assuming. But it's going to be Kofi Kingston taking on Jimmy Uso as they take on be New Day versus the Usos for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships at the Royal Rumble. It looks like Big E's going to stay in the back here, but at least we get Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. And see, with that whole, with any three of these guys, the Freebird rule, you know, you get to pick who is going to be defending that championship. So, and it could be Kofi and Xavier, or it could be Big E and Xavier, Big E and Kofi, you know, any one of those guys. But either way, it should be a pretty good match once again. I mean, at Hell in a Cell was the New Day versus the Usos, and the New Day won. That was the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Championships in a Hell in a Cell type environment like that. But the Usos, they've gotten so close. But another opportunity at the Royal Rumble. Will they become the Tag Team Champions? They've done it before here in Universe Mode. Can they do it one more time? And there is Jimmy Uso. Kofi Kingston versus Jimmy Uso. This should be a pretty high-flying type match. You know, Jimmy Uso likes to use super kicks as well, but I mean, he can use that big old frog splash that he likes to use from time to time. And same with Kofi. He likes to use springboards and Trouble in Paradise and any other springboard maneuver to try and put his opponent away. But tonight we get a little glimpse of what is to come tonight. Jimmy Uso, Kofi Kingston, who is going to pick up some momentum heading into the Royal Rumble next week here. As here we go. And now, Jimmy Uso with a nice snap suplex. And Xavier Woods still trying to make sure this crowd's all fired up here in Providence, Rhode Island. Got a sold-out crowd here. Everyone is excited for the Royal Rumble. A man and a woman getting a chance to main event Royal Rumble. Or I should say WrestleMania. I mean, with Braun Strowman entering at number 30, that's a big chance, a big opportunity for who that could be. I mean, Strowman at 30, 29 could be, I don't know, we could say Randy Orton, or an AJ Styles, or someone from NXT, or anyone, honestly. It's just a big opportunity, and you got to think anyone from number 25 to number 30 is going to win the Royal Rumble. I'm not saying you can't count out the 1 through 24, but honestly, it's going to be quite difficult. And I'm honestly how Braun Strowman has been as of late, picking up one of the biggest victories in his career by beating Brock Lesnar the other night on SmackDown Live. I mean, Braun Strowman's definitely got to be a favorite. And we'll see who's all going to be able to catch these hands at the Royal Rumble. I mean, if it's Braun Strowman's idea, he'd probably have like 6 guys in there and him just come down and just throw everybody out. Ooh, it's a nice boom drop there from Kofi Kingston there, taking down Jimmy. As, hold on a minute, Kofi Kingston looking to put away Jimmy Uso. Early, no, he misses that Trouble in Paradise. And now can Jimmy Uso capitalize? Ooh, got a submission hold here. Some kind of a single leg Boston Crab, as well as he has that left arm. He's has that half of that body torqued in a way it should not be torqued. And Kofi Kingston. What does he have in mind here? Going for a high-risk maneuver. Will it pay off? Here we go. Hurricane Rana from the top rope, throwing Jimmy Uso halfway across the ring there. As here we go with the pinfall. Will this be enough? 2. No. Oh, missing that big kick to the behind. Jimmy Uso now. No. Reversal from Kofi Kingston. These guys know each other quite well. Ooh, and then an uppercut. These guys have been going at it for months and months, and so has the club. The club has been in there for a chance as well. The club won the tag team championships, but on the following SmackDown Live, the New Day would end up taking back their titles. So the New Day are very, how you could say, resilient. You know, I think that's the word I'm looking for. Resilient. You know what? They lose the other night. They don't. They come out determined the next night that they want the tag team titles. And what a super kick. Oh my God. That may be all she wrote. Here we go with the pinfall. Referee getting in position. Is this all she wrote? 2. No. Kofi Kingston able to kick out at 2.5. And did you just see Jimmy Uso just tossing him up in the air and just hitting him with a super kick? Wow. And I thought I saw everything between both of these teams, but I guess not. As now another DDT to Kofi Kingston. And now, what does Jimmy have in mind for Kofi Kingston here? Super kick again! And now the referee in position, but Xavier Woods getting a distraction in here. Jimmy Uso, you know what? He could have obviously went over to Xavier Woods, and that could have cost him, but he's staying on Kofi Kingston right now. He's looking to do some more damage. Because obviously Xavier Woods is going to do everything in his power, obviously, not to have Kofi Kingston lose. That's what partners are for. And Jey Uso would probably be doing the same thing if he was out here. I don't know why Jay's not out here, but maybe we'll find out at a different time. Ooh, neck breaker there. But hopefully Jey Uso's not dealing with any sorts of injuries. Hopefully it's just like a personal issue that he has to deal with or something like that. But hopefully the Usos will be ready for their tag team championship match at the Royal Rumble. It's Kofi just staring down Jimmy Uso as Jimmy Uso throwing him right into that corner there. And now Jimmy, ooh, nice frog splash, takes down Kofi Kingston. Can Jimmy Uso keep this up? He needs to if he wants to win this match. I mean, the Usos have won some of the biggest matches on SmackDown Live, but at the pay-per-view, they just haven't been able to get it done most of the time. Uh-oh. Are we going to see some shades of the Usos here? Oh, I should say Rikishi, their father. Well, I'm surprised he didn't go for the pinfall, but either way, gonna weaken Kofi Kingston even more. But now Kofi Kingston with his own reversal, a knee strike right to the face, takes down Jimmy. And Jimmy, you could tell that knee strike definitely got to him. And a boom drop to Jimmy Uso. Was that boom drop enough to put away Jimmy? 2, no, 2.5. And look at the face of Kofi Kingston. He cannot believe it. He thought that was going to be enough. And now, can he hit the Trouble in Paradise this time? He missed the first time. No, there you go, Kofi. Will it be it this time? Will Kofi Kingston pick up some momentum for their team? 2, 3, yes they do. Kofi Kingston picks up the victory, and that's what the New Day wanted. Kofi Kingston picking up the win for the New Day. Uh-oh, wait a minute, Jimmy. Oh, and Kofi Kingston fighting back, trying to fight back the Jimmy Uso, and he does. Down goes Jimmy. Kofi Kingston gets the upper hand twice in this match. Jimmy Uso's just trying to do everything in his power to take down Kofi after the matchup, but unfortunately for the Usos, they have to go back to the drawing board. If they can't attack him after the match, what do they have to do to beat down the New Day? We'll have to find out as we head to the Royal Rumble next week. But let's go ahead and get into some more SmackDown Live action. It is time for one of the biggest matches here in Universe Mode history. The second time these guys have ever fought here in Universe Mode. But this time, Daniel Bryan gets time to scout Brock Lesnar. Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. And the question is, why does Daniel Bryan want to continue to fight Brock Lesnar? We know Brock Lesnar, a former UFC champion, former Universal champion here in Universe Mode. What does Lesnar have in store for Daniel Bryan? Are these two going to be both in the Royal Rumble match? These guys have a brewing rivalry going, and especially if these guys, or let's say these two men are in the last 5 in the Royal Rumble match, what's going to happen? Because these guys have, these last couple weeks, just been torment. You know, Lesnar made his SmackDown Live debut after Rusev was taken out earlier in the night. And then Brock Lesnar would attack Daniel Bryan after the match with a couple F5s. But Daniel Bryan, you know, he could have just let that be, you know, like, okay, Lesnar's making a name for himself, but you know what? Daniel Bryan's like, you're not going to make a name for yourself over me. And that's what we saw last week here on SmackDown Live when Brock Lesnar was attacked by Daniel Bryan with a running knee. And here comes the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, and his advocate, Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar means business. You gotta think, what would it be like if Brock Lesnar wins the Royal Rumble? If he's even in the Royal Rumble match, you gotta assume he's gonna be. But what number will he be? 1 through 29, you gotta think. So obviously Braun Strowman has number 30. Braun Strowman defeated Brock Lesnar last week, and those guys tore the house down here on SmackDown Live. And Brock Lesnar, when he was going backstage, Daniel Bryan was right there outside of the production area and hit him with that running knee strike. And I'm sure Brock Lesnar obviously isn't going to forget about that. Paul Heyman is not going to forget about that. So tonight we're going to have ourselves a huge match. Little preview of what may occur at the Royal Rumble matchup. Will it be Lesnar? Will it be Daniel Bryan in the top 5? Or I should say the last 5 there at the Royal Rumble match. We'll have to wait and see, but here we go, a little taste. And Daniel Bryan hitting him with that running elbow, but that didn't even faze Brock Lesnar. And the crowd here in Rhode Island already talking about Suplex City. But this is what Daniel Bryan needs to do. He needs to try and just go after the limbs of Brock Lesnar. Go after the legs. Go after the arms and not take big damage like that big clothesline he just took. There's a lot of stuff Daniel Bryan needs to withstand here tonight. Will he do it? We'll find out. As into the corner. I mean, their first matchup, even though Daniel Bryan didn't get time to really, obviously didn't get the time to scout his opponent because he was expecting Rusev. As Brock Lesnar, these big strikes, the referee needs to be careful here. I know he gets a 5 count, but take too many damages like that with those big punches, you know, it's gonna hurt. And obviously wrestling, it's gonna hurt, but Brock Lesnar, he's a different type of beast. If he starts taking off his gloves or anything like that, referee might want to stop this. As here comes Daniel Bryan. Gonna work in that right arm. Can he get something going? No, kick to the midsection though from Lesnar. And then a vicious clothesline. An opponent like Brock Lesnar, it's gonna take a toll on you. And with Daniel Bryan coming out of retirement and facing a man like Brock Lesnar, that could be very bad for him. I mean, Daniel Bryan, we know he's a stand-up guy, and he's gonna fight against anything. I mean, that's what he did against the Authority back in the day. But right now, Brock Lesnar's a different type of person. He's not Batista. He is not Randy Orton. He is not Triple H. He's none of those guys. As a DDT there. And I mean, Lesnar and Triple H had their own little rivalry, and Triple H would end up winning that in the last man standing match. And we didn't see Lesnar for a long time. Well, not a long time, but I mean a couple months we didn't see him for. And then next time we see Lesnar, it's on SmackDown Live. Oh no, this is bad for Daniel Bryan. Lesnar's taking Daniel Bryan to Suplex City. Come on, Daniel, get out of this. Oh my God, a vicious suplex. And this could be an early night This could be a very, very early night if Daniel Bryan gets hit with this F5. Can he hit it? Yes, he does. F5 to Daniel Bryan. Is that enough? 2. No, Daniel Bryan kicks out. Hell yes. But Daniel Bryan needs to get something going here. But if he takes another one, it will be game over for sure. I think Brock Lesnar just hit it too early in this match. And another suplex from Brock into a pinfall. He's essentially just toying with Daniel Bryan right now. And you can sense the frustration building with Lesnar right now. He's hitting all these big marquee suplexes, and it's not phasing Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan just focusing on that right knee right there. That's what Daniel Bryan just needs to target: the knees, the legs, the arms, anything like that, as a Northern Lights suplex there takes down the beast. And if I'm Daniel Bryan, I need to stay. I need to stay on him. You can't let him get up. Oh, basically suckered Brock Lesnar back up to his feet, and now he's hitting these yes kicks. And this is what Daniel Bryan needs to get back in this match. Can he hit all of it? Yes, he does. Right on the side of the skull there. And now Daniel Bryan looking for possibly the yes lock. Yes, he's got the yes lock in. Yes, he does. Will Lesnar tap out? Will this be the first time we see Lesnar tap? He has nowhere to go. Will Lesnar tap? Can he get out of it? No, Lesnar's getting out of it. Oh my God, that big punch there. How much damage was done to that left arm, though? As now Daniel Bryan attacks that left knee. Yes, Daniel, go after him. You need this win, Daniel. Don't let the bully take you down, Daniel. I mean, normally I'm 50-50 on certain stuff like this, but how Lesnar's done to Daniel Bryan, that is just absolute crap. Thinks he can just come to SmackDown Live and just roll over someone like Daniel Bryan. Now Daniel Bryan in a rough spot right now. Oh no. Uh-oh, Lesnar. This is bad. Lesnar thinking about another powerbomb. Oh no, not a trifecta of powerbombs again. Oh my God. Oh, Lesnar not done yet. This could be bad. Wait a minute. An armbar. Armbar. Armbar here. Will he make Daniel Bryan tap out? No, Bryan gets out of it. Not much damage. A running strike takes down the beast, but he rolls out. He rolls out to the apron. And I mean, that's the best thing Lesnar could have done right there. Oh! Bryan was trying to spear Lesnar out of the ring. Oh, missing that running elbow strike, but Lesnar right there to make sure he takes him down again. And oh no. Daniel Bryan, don't. Get out of the way, Daniel. No. Yes, Daniel. Get out of it. And a big elbow strike. Now Daniel Bryan needs to capitalize off this. And now, oh my God, what a maneuver. What a maneuver. We have an armbar. We have an armbar. Daniel Bryan. Will he make Lesnar tap? Will Lesnar tap? Lesnar, he can grab onto that rope. But again, Lesnar gets out of it. Oh my God, those big punches. But still, what an impressive type maneuver. And now, another yes lock. A yes lock is applied. Will Lesnar tap? Right in the face of Paul Heyman. Yes, he does. Daniel Bryan has made Brock Lesnar tap out. Hell yes. Daniel Bryan has done it. He has made Brock Lesnar tap out to the yes lock. And that's 2 weeks in a row Brock Lesnar has lost to Braun Strowman and now Daniel Bryan. And that's what you like to see from Daniel Bryan. Coming out of retirement and picking up these big marquee wins. Daniel Bryan has done it. As we get some more replays, look at this yes kick to the side of the skull here. Bam! Down goes Lesnar. And Lesnar trying to fight out of anything else that he brought to the table. And look at these just vicious power bombs from Brock Lesnar. But it still wasn't enough to take down Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan definitely, like I said, he needed this win, and he got it. One of the biggest matches in his career here on SmackDown Live. And this should have been our main event, but we still have Roman Reigns taking on Bobby Roode in our main event. Two former WWE champions going at it. Daniel Bryan with a big marquee victory in his career here. Can he continue this momentum into the Royal Rumble? We'll have to find out next week here, but tonight our main event is Bobby Roode, Roman Reigns. Here we go. And it is time for our big main event. Two former WWE champions in our main event, Bobby Roode versus this man, Roman Reigns. The Roman Empire is looking to get that WWE Championship back from Finn Balor next week at the Royal Rumble match. And with Roman Reigns, he needs this victory. He needs to get it. I mean, last week we saw Roman Reigns defeat Finn Balor, and that's definitely what he wants. Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Finn Balor, no, he taking out Roman Reigns. And we saw this last week. Finn Balor attacked Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns would get the upper hand. But Finn Balor is not going to let that happen again. He is pissed off. And this is what Finn Balor has been all about these last couple months. It was just a week before, actually it was the week of the Money in the Bank. And Finn Balor has just been going to that place, and this is supposed to be Roode and Roman Reigns, but I don't even know if we're going to get that matchup right now. It's Finn Balor just stomping away at Roman Reigns. Where's Rollins? Where's Ambrose? Where are these guys to help out their Shield brethren? And now Roman Reigns with a belly-to-belly suplex to the stage area. And I think we're going to call off this match. As far as I know, I gotta get some word on it, but it seems like we might, as down goes Reigns. Face first on that stage. That's gonna, that IEDs, that's definitely gonna hurt. And Roman Reigns gonna walk away and try and get prepared for his matchup, it seems. Into the ring we go, and what the hell's gonna happen between these two? Roman Reigns all fired up right now. Finn Balor coming down to the ring here, and Balor comes in. And we don't have a referee in here, so these guys are just continuing to just inflict some damage. This rivalry has gotten very, very personal right now. And Finn is just trying to tear the shoulder out of the socket right now. And Reigns trying to fight out of it. The #1 contender trying to fight back. Those big punch there. And now, here comes Roman Reigns dropping Finn Balor. The referee doesn't want to get in there. He doesn't want to try and break this up. I mean, he'd be collateral damage. A Superman punch from Reigns. Ooh, and then a big kick. Oh, and the Finn Balor right back up to his feet with a clothesline. Takes down Roman Reigns. And it seems we're trying to get stop these guys from beating the hell out of each other. It's supposed to be Roman Reigns and Bobby Roode here momentarily. Hold on a minute. That's Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode. I don't think Roman Reigns knows he's here. Hold on a minute. No, Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode. No, the glorious DDT to Roman Reigns. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? This is going to be bad for Roman. And now Roman Reigns is in the landing zone. This ain't good. Coup de grace. The coup de grace to Roman Reigns. Bobby Roode and Finn Balor have to send a message to Roman Reigns. Seems like this was a whole setup the whole time. Bobby Roode gonna just go ahead and get the hell out of the arena, it seems. And oh no, not again. Not again, Finn. Not again, no. Don't you do it, Finn. Not again. Coup de grace to Roman Reigns. Oh my God. Finn Balor, the WWE champion, and Bobby Roode have sent a message to Roman Reigns. It seems like this is the end of SmackDown Live. It's supposed to be Roode. I mean, the match hasn't been called off technically. Hold on a minute. The referee just told Bobby Roode that the match wasn't called off. This all happened before the matchup. Hold on a minute. No. Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode with a glorious DDT. Is this all she wrote? Pinfall. 2, 3. Bobby Roode with a pinfall victory over Roman Reigns. The referee should have just told him that it wasn't going to happen, but either way, Bobby Roode technically picks up a victory over Roman Reigns. The match never technically started. They were trying to break it up to restart it. Referee just told Bobby Roode that he didn't ever cancel it. It would have been a count out if Bobby Roode would have left with Finn Balor. But either way, Finn Balor sent a message to Roman Reigns, and Bobby Roode has defeated Roman Reigns here tonight as Finn Balor continues to try and get the upper hand on Roman Reigns. What a way to end SmackDown Live, ladies and gentlemen. What a night. We saw Bryan defeat Brock Lesnar, and we just saw Finn Balor attack Roman Reigns, and Bobby Roode picks up a pinfall victory over the big dog.